Knicks rehab.
Knicks rehab, y'all.
Mad Lion.
No imposter.
That shit sound like an ill reggae song. Nobody even talking about. You know what I'm saying? Lately, he's been sounding like someone you should make a reggae song for, in a good way. Here's Carl Anthony Towns speaking on his confidence and just the way he's feeling on a back-to-back nights, victorious for the New York Knicks.
Carl, this year's it's a little different from a standpoint of expectations. The expectations are through the roof. So during the course of the year, especially in New York, losses look like Armageddon. Yeah. Winning, big wins, the overreaction. There's an overreaction to a win. There's an overreaction to a loss. Do you feel any different in terms of the expectations? And how, as a player, do you handle that, knowing that the scrutiny and the spotlight is very intense this year?
I think as a team, I mean, we've it's a blessing to have expectations and have high standards. That means we're doing something right. And last year, we did a lot right, and the fans are expecting even more from us with an off season and another season under our belt with experience and unity and understanding each other. So when we get in those spots in the playoffs, we could find ourselves winning the game. And for me, personally, my career has been full of pressure, and I've always been held to a higher standard than everyone, and I understand that criticism comes with that when you're not succeeding. So, and rightfully so. You know, my whole career has been based on me getting that ring, winning, and I understand more than ever now in my career that winning it trumps everything, and that's why I'm so adamant about our team staying together, having that continuity, having that unity, and nothing deterring us or dividing us on this team. It's a special team. We have a special group of guys, and for us to win, it's going to take all of us to win the championship. And I'm so blessed that I got these guys in this locker room, and I got my support system, my family, my fiance that are pushing me to another level, even from last year, to do what's needed for the team to win. Whether that's to sacrifice more like this year, or that's, like in these last two games, if I'm touching the basketball, I got to make the shots, and I'm glad I've been able to do that for my teammates, and we can win these games.
Well done, Carl. Thanks for coming on.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
El Gato. Mad Lion.
El Gato.
El Gato Malo. No empasta. AllBall. I see you making faces. I see you laughing, man. You can't hide it any longer. The man broke down. He's been under pressure his whole life, and now he doesn't want his team. He doesn't want his team divided on his way to the championship. His career has always been defined by championships.
His response is what I expect. Barkley said it, and there's nothing wrong with being a nice guy, right? He sounds like a nice guy. Do I believe everything he says? I don't know. I mean, body language. Never looked at, kept his head down, was looking everywhere but at the camera, but like I said, just a nice guy, and had nice words for his teammates. Like we have to be honest. When these guys are at the podium, him and Brunson, when they're talking to the reporters, I don't know, it's just a weird feeling. They never look confident. They never seem confident. Like I said, head is always down, always looking around. But I have no problem with what he said. I just laugh because it's like, I don't know what pressure he's talking about until he got here. I don't know nobody who ever thought Minnesota looked at him and said, he needs to win a championship when he was in Minnesota. So for him to say that, I don't know, that pressure's when you came to New York, right? So, but, I'm trying to stay off Cat's ass, man. Pause, man. And it's like, you had two good games back to back. We want a cookie. Like, this is what you're supposed to do. I don't know. Like I always tell people, I'm not going to give you credit for being a father. That's your kid. There's no such thing as, he's a great father. You're supposed to be a great father. It's your fucking child. You can pay $60+ million a year. You're a #1 overall draft pick. You're a 7-footer. You're the best 3-point shooting big man in the world, in NBA history. This is what you're supposed to be doing. So I laugh when, we try to or want to give credit for motherfuckers doing what they supposed to do. This is what he's supposed to be doing night in and night out. This is what we expect from him. To average 25, to average 10 to 15 boards, to be a dominant big man, to be able to play some type of defense, So, like I said, I'm trying to stay off dogging Cat because it is kind of played out and he has been playing good basketball, right? But let's be honest. I still got a weird taste in my mouth, pause, from when we always lose to Detroit. And it's not all on Cat. Everybody gets that smoke. So I don't want to sit up here and brag and boast and, no. We still have work to do. But Cat is just a nice guy. And we have to realize you can't turn nobody into what you want them to be. Cat is a nice guy. He's going to respond nice. He's never going to be disrespectful. So for me, I don't have no problem with what he said, but we need to be careful because, like I said, at the end of the day, the goal is the championship. He was there last year. We didn't win, right? So this year, he hasn't stepped his level up with basketball. His numbers are down as far as points, right? One of the best rebounders in the game. I give him that. But let's cause for pause, like my brother Fleet says. What the fuck have we done? So I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to disrespect them, but I'm not going to glaze them. I'm not going to glaze nobody from the Knicks no more until we are in the fucking finals. So for me, like I said, I can't earn a little more respect from me. I'm not going to disrespect them, but let's slow down. Let's slow down, man, because like I said, at the end of the day, we got a big game coming up tomorrow night, and let's see how those games go. But let's not forget, less than a week ago, we got our ass kicked by Detroit. So let's slow down. But Cat is just a nice guy, and I just gotta accept him for who he is. Do I have to like it? No. But I just gotta accept him for who he is.
Cat is tired of all of you niggas. He's tired of all you niggas. Everybody in the chat, AllBall, Flea, Fabian, Jalen Brunson, Shaq, Barkley, his daddy, his new fiance. He's sick of everybody. He's tired of all you niggas. Y'all, all you niggas just running y'all goddamn mouths too damn much. He's sick of everybody. The response the other night to Shaq was, yeah, I'm listening to you, big homie, but I'm sick of you. Shut up. Last night, it was, Mike Breen, I hear you. Thank you for giving balance, but shut up too. Like, he's sick of everybody right now. And right now, I love it because now just let your play do the talking, bro. Forget us. Forget everybody else. Because when your play does the talking, it takes us up to another level. So, yeah, get a little attitude. Everybody keeps talking about you don't have that dog in you. You're not built like that, right? Maybe it's dormant. I don't know. Maybe it is in there a little bit. The way he's been responding as of late makes me feel like it's in there. People forget. Cat was a rookie under Kevin Garnett. So we just completely forget that all of a sudden now. That Kevin Garnett had his hand around him at least for a season. We completely forget that. We completely forget Cat was a number one pick. So when we talk about pressure, that is pressure. Absolutely. Being a guy that has to turn around a franchise, yeah, that is absolute pressure. Championships, that's different. But if you're just talking about pressure, yeah, come on. Cat came in the league with a level of pressure being, I'm the number one pick coming out of Kentucky, another guy that Calipari has gotten to the league. I got to be successful. I got to be great. So I don't know. Coming after Anthony Davis, who won a title at Kentucky, yeah, there's some pressure coming into the league for Karl Anthony Towns. So I don't want to act like he was just some guy that was just like, I'm going to come in and just do my thing and figure it out. But I like the way he's responded to answer the question. I like the way he's responded. He's showing a little attitude, and that's happening on the basketball court right now. Everybody wants to talk about the Detroit game. My OG wants to talk about the Detroit game. Yes, that stung, but we got to move on. I don't know what else we gonna do about the Detroit game. All we could do is respond by winning games. So we done won the last two games, and Cat has played well the last two games. Against Chicago tonight, he was great against Chicago last night, especially in that fourth quarter. 11 points, 6 rebounds in the fourth quarter to really close them out, to really show them, yo, I'm better than everybody that you're gonna throw at me. I thought he responded well last night and has responded well. He's starting to get sick of you niggas, and me included. I'm not going to I'm taking myself out. I was very critical of him the entire season. But all you could do now is just show and prove on the basketball court. Yeah, have a little attitude. I'm okay with it. I'm just fine with it. Have a little attitude. If it's called zesty, whatever. Show some fight. Because everybody is starting to try to punk you. The media, the fake journalists like us. Fuck out of here. DeVell Rodriguez. DeVell. They named that nigga DeVell. The fuck out of here. DeVell. The fuck out of here. But yeah, he's tired of everybody. So I love the response. I love how he's played as of late, right? Everybody knows that he can play at that level. That's why the expectations are so high. I thought Mike Breen was very, very correct in saying what the Knicks look like this year is he was exactly right. There's such high expectations that a loss is catastrophic. A win, we overreact. Like, that's the type of team we have right now. And it's because we have no consistency. So you don't know what you're going to get on a night in, night out basis. So if we beat Houston at home, coming back off down 18, we're going to lose our mind. But if we come out of the All-Star break and lose to Detroit, we ain't beat them all year. We ain't shit. It's like, so that's where we at right now. We've created no consistency, so nobody has real faith in the New York Knicks. But what Cat has done over the last couple of games, I'm very pleased with him. I like how he's responded.
We have no choice but to like what we see the last couple of games from Karl Anthony Towns. This is all we've been asking for. We see, I don't understand the whole he's sick of us. Nigga, we sick of you. Fuck is you talking about? We sick of your that dumbass play you were doing on the court. Bro, even when you had 8 points against the Denver Nuggets or whoever it was, even when you had 4 shots or whatever it was, when you had 2-3 fouls, we were like, that's what we're talking about. It's not going to show up in the stat sheet. We ain't talking about scoring 50,000 points, man. We're talking about you playing the correct way, putting pressure on the defense at all times because you are not a great defender. Jalen Brunson, same deal. When he doesn't do it, we do get on him. As much as I support him, yes, I'm a fan of his because he earned that from us. Karl Anthony Towns has not earned carte blanche from any fan. Even David Smith, he's fronting, he's crazy. But he's the only guy that Karl Anthony Towns can't be tired of. He's the super fan. But Karl Anthony, he can't be sick of me. Don't you dare. He can't ever dare utter them words.
Niggas sick of you, right?
Good.
If you see how he's responding, the niggas sick of all you niggas. Sick of me, sick of everybody. Oh, Shaq talking to the I'm sick of you too. Yeah, I hear you, OG. But we got to do this.
So then it worked.
Fuck out of here. Hey, whatever.
So it
respond on the basketball court. I love it.
So it finally worked, and the Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns back and forth on the court. AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.